Hey y'all, it's your girl NeenaRose coming at you for your daily come up for May 2nd, 2021. The May series, Believe It Before You See It. Um, I just getting these cards out the way here. Let's see which ones I'm going to use here. Um, yeah, the Believe It Before You See It series for May 2021. Hope all is well with everyone. I want to thank you all for your likes, share, subscribe. Those of you that checked out the membership and seeing what's up and just rocking with me and moving forward. I'm hoping that you all are staying encouraged. A lot of you all have been under attack for quite a while. A lot of info and knowledge has come out on the scene, and a lot of you have been hit with procrastination, been hit with fatigue, energy fatigue, whether it's spiritually, physically. A lot of you are getting back in the game. You're clearing out the brain fogs, which is what you should be doing anyway. You know what I'm saying? So with that, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Let's get in this energy here. I want to thank you all for the donations. Those of you that have readings that I need to get to you all should be getting them tonight. Um, or you all should have tonight. Like I said, this is for May 2nd, beginning of May here. We're having a fresh start. We are in Taurus energy as far as a lot of people dealing with the foundation, dealing with grounding, dealing with the manifestation of things that you planted, good or bad, the karma. We're still in a heavy karma season. Um, because of the type of energy that has flown back into the spirit realm. Those of you that know what I'm talking about as far as flowing, when you go back to the earth, as far as when you die, the moon is at the bottom of the deck. A lot of you are getting knowledge on how the spirit realm works, what it takes to move forward, things of that nature, and just being grateful for the energy that's coming out, the knowledge about the energy, the knowledge about the people carrying the energy, um, how their systems are being infiltrated right now. A lot of people have been doing things, and I feel like this is generational things that have honestly been leaked out at this point. Um, a lot of you been hearing about this type of energy with families in your community. Big time energies are being shut down. I'm saying big time energies like they've been flowing in this negative energy for a while. You have material and spiritual prosperity, a 6 here at the bottom of the Psychic Tarot here. Give me the energy for the collective creator. What is it that you want them to know? A lot of you are doing a lot of, I'm hearing success guaranteed. And I've been hearing that for a while now for a few of the signs. Like a lot of you have been dealing with success. A lot of you, now I'm gonna tell y'all something here. I was looking at a few readers and they was talking about how people have put things out, which they have. I'm not coming up against that, but I don't want you all to think that things didn't hit you. Some things did hit you, you know. And if some of you are still dealing with procrastination, fatigue, um, being hurt, being shamed, if some of you are still dealing with this type of energy, that's because of what you did get hit. Like they said, well, the angels are protecting you. It didn't work. If you didn't put in the work, you got to believe it. You got to see it to believe it. So if you haven't put in the work of protection, if you don't really have a real protection up, this one get turned over, moving on. Um, if you aren't, or you're struggling to move on. Let me stop right quick. You got the heart chakra here at the bottom of 4. Okay, so let's say like your finances was attacked and you don't really look at it an attack, but you've been watching these videos, and this is those of you that's in the ascension. And I'm saying these videos, a lot of tarot readers right now are being used to bring this message, because a lot of you are still under the curses and spells and haven't gotten the help that you needed to move forward. Um, And I feel like a lot of you need to be aware or cognizant of the energy that is prevalent, that you all are facing. You know, they tell you, okay, so this didn't work. The angels protected you. A lot of it did work. If your money slowed down, you lost your job, your relationship is on the rocks, you end up getting a divorce, things spin out of control, you lack mental clarity, you lack focus, things in your household are just out of order. All this stuff was hit through spells. And a lot of people are thinking that, okay, I didn't get hit. No, you got hit. If you got hit with any of those things, or you're going through any of the things that I just named. Now, like I said, as far as the prayers, you can get you a couple of prayers in that are inexpensive, and you can basically start from there and start writing your own prayers. But you do need your own walls of protection up, because the angels aren't just going to come and protect you. They'll protect you out of being naive, but you can't keep getting these messages that someone's doing stuff and you haven't fought for your life. They fight for you. Now, a lot of people say, well, the devil is a lie. I ain't got to do nothing. Well, why are you struggling? Why are you steady looking for a mate that's not coming because you got a love spell on you? You have to fight against these things. You can't sit back and just continue to get hit in the face and think something not going. You just don't have to. In a minute, the angels are going to take up for you. You have to see it to believe it. Which means what? Faith without works is dead. You can't keep sitting here thinking that in a minute they gonna get them back in a minute. Well, see, I mentioned this before in Revelations, where it was talking about jealousy provoking jealousy. Saw jealousy on the throne, and then up under the throne were the slain people, the slain souls, the spirits saying, "Well, how long for you avenge my death?" It's all in that same area. I can't remember where it's at exactly, but I know it's in Revelation. I want to say maybe 12, but 11 or 12. They're telling me. But in that, somebody has to report to the spirit realm what's going on. Somebody got to be willing to fight. So if you're not fighting on your behalf, how they going to get up and go fight for you? And if you're not sending your angels out to fight, how they going to go fight for you? That's why some of this stuff plays out lifetime, because no one's reporting the incidents. I ain't talking about calling the police. Some of you may need to call the police, but I'm talking about in the spirit realm, you need to call a spade a spade. What else do you have, Creator? What do you want us to clarify here? Some of you are really going through, and you're waiting on somebody to pick up a battle that you need to move on, that you need to stand your ground on. A spiritual union. A lot of you are looking for a union in the physical realm, but spiritually you haven't connected. You need to connect in the spirit realm on your gifts and on your talents. What's really going on? Balance, 11. And movement, choices, decisions, 2. Rejoice and celebration, 3. A lot of you are, I just feel like there's a discontentment here in the way things are going, the way things have been moving. And I feel like it's your connection with the spirit realm. You know, that's the thing about it. I'm not asking you to connect through me, but you need to connect through yourself. Get your own connection going. Give me something here for movement, choices, and decisions, Creator. Bottom of the deck now is the 4 of Swords. There's a death here that has occurred. You have the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse, the 8 of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. The movement, there's a movement that's going to keep moving forward here. Let's get something out here for the Wheel of Fortune. You have the 9 of Swords. And then you have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. See, a lot of you, like I say, some of you need a financial prayer to break this. A lot of you are watching your assets go out the window, go out the door, and really you need a financial prayer. You need something to break this. Like you're steady on guard, or you're up worried and filled with anxiety, but you're not really praying, or you're praying but you're not praying. Um, and I refer back to the Bible because I feel like it's a great source of knowledge. But spiritually, you need to get connected, because it also says there, when we pray, or when we ask for things, sometimes we ask, but we ask amiss. So that's just like, okay, I tell you all the time, those of you that's been on the channel for a while, get clarity on what it is you're looking at. Why are my finances dwindling? Is there something on me that I don't see? These are the questions you need to be asking in the spirit realm. You need to get your union together in the spirit realm, as far as getting in tune with your key player, and find out why things are dwindling, why your finances are dwindling, why you're spending more than what you're making, or why it's not coming in and staying, why you're not fruitful. I feel like a lot of you are up at night worried about the movements that you made, the choices that you made, the decisions that you made. You walked away from some things. You've been juggling choices about finances for a while. But I feel like a lot of you are looking at the loss and the things that you've been dealing with when it comes down to the moves you've been making for family. And I'm talking about your immediate family. Some of you may have um, an elderly relative you're taking care of, and you might be out of place. You might be out of place. And I say that like some of you may need to back up, because that may not be your position in this season. Some of you may need to go off and go do something else so that you can learn some more things about your current position. You have balance here, 11. A lot of you need to get healed and balanced on some things as far as what's what. Look, the moon is back at the bottom of the deck here. I feel like a lot of you, there's some things coming out that's been hidden. But I also feel like some of you have been in seclusion from the truth. Like you may not want to see it. The Four of Swords is here. Clarifying balance. I feel like there has been a rest that you may have come into a rest. Some of you may feel like, because you don't feel like battling, or you don't have anything pressing at this time, that is over. Some of you will miss out on blessings that are to come in because of non-movement, non-growth. Give me something for moving on. 6. I feel like a lot of you, every time you move on, your peace is a little shattered. Like, you're about to go through some things, you're about to learn some things, especially in the growth process. When you understand it, a lot of you may be trying to avoid it by not moving on, but you can't. You have to keep moving and growing, you know what I'm saying, so that you can complete your purpose. But I do feel like there's an attack on your energy to be tired and not wanting to fight. Give me something for moving on. You have the 9 of Cups here. Now, some of you may be dreading breaking up from a connection or a union, is what I'm getting here. You have here the 6 of Swords. That's what I say. So some of you may be dreading moving forward because of the love and this and that. But the 3 of Wands is in reverse here. A lot of you are waiting for things to come in, and they're not coming in. But they're not going to come in where you're at. A lot of you need to move. Now, I'm going to tell you something. A lot of you if you've been watching me, we did a location. Was the series, was that August, September, October? I'm not sure, but it was in 2020. But we did the location series, and that was, a lot of you moved and a lot of you didn't. Those of you that your finances are drying up, your ideas are drying up, your creativity, just things are coming in or not coming in like they should be. That's because of lack of movement. Some of you are emotionally connected to a place, and it's time to move. And then some of you have been led somewhere through emotions, and then it's like, okay, we gave that to you because you was emotionally led. Now we need you to spiritually come on back in and let's deal with this thing. Some of you had to move out the way so that these targets could get hit, and you would have got hit along with them. But a lot of you are having problems moving on, moving forward because of the emotional tie. And this is also going back to those of you that are staying with an older relative, or that you're trying to be close to an older relative, not knowing that the discord that this person has put into your life. A lot of you in the ascension, the ascension part of the process where you're figuring out family. A lot of you have already figured out family and you're on another level. But for those of you that are having like red flags come up about family members and people in your immediate energy, you're getting the unction to do something, and they're slowing down what needs to come in for you until you do it, till you get the obedience down. Like I said, people want to say this may not be true, but obedience is better than sacrifice. This one came out hidden for rejoices celebration 3. Some of you are going to be moving on to tranquility once you realize that it is time for you to go. This is hidden here, turned down, and in reverse, the 4 of Wands. A lot of you are going to realize that this was it was designed to be this way. So don't beat yourself up to be against what's going on. Now the star is in the reverse. Like I said, I feel like some things are your healings, your blessings are in stagnation until you actually adhere to what's being said to do. At the bottom of the deck, is this the Queen of Wands? Yes, it is. A lot of you are going to get your passion and desire back once you connect spiritually. This one turned over in the deck, the 5 of Pentacles. So some of you, once you leave family, or these people that you call family, some of you were adopted into these families. Some of you were just kind of you probably grew up through hardship with these people, and then you're the one left behind trying to take care of somebody, but these aren't your people, bloodline. Like I say, they don't have to be bloodline for you to consider them family, but a lot of you is being told to leave, and I feel like when you leave, they're going to try to make a guilt trip out of you, but they've been using you to keep them from having to do the job that they're purposed to do. That's why I say I feel like some of you, this is relating to some people not moving as fast as they should out of a situation and move forward. Creator, I come to you and I thank you for the collective. I thank you for the mindset of change and honestly wanting the best out of their lives, for their situation, for the people they love, to continue to move forward without self-doubt interfering and fear interfering. Selah. Y'all have a good one and know that things are going to work out, but you must press towards the mark. You must make these moves. They're not going to be made for you. At the same time, the spirit realm, the universe, your source needs to know how bad you want it. Okay? This your girl, NeenaRose. See you tomorrow.